Republicans literally throw gay people off of buildings. They don't adhere to basic human rights.
Listen, here's the thing. Let's not do that, because if we start with that, we have been known in this country to tie gay folks to the car.
Where the Iranian regime is today in 2025 is nothing compared to the United States.
Hanging black people.
I think it's very different to live in the United States in 2025 than it is to live in Iran.
Not if you're black.
Not for everybody.
Whoopi, you can make anti-war points or whatever point she was trying to make. You can make those points. But the knee-jerk response of what has become like the factory-setting lefty to just be like, but America is bad. And Sage pointed out, okay, no one's denying that slavery existed. There were Jim Crow laws. There were bad things that happened to black people. There were bad things that happened to gay people and women and blah, blah. But the knee-jerk response to like go over the top to make everything bad on us is just like, it's just like an unfruitful device or something. So could we all probably be better a little bit in these conversations? Yeah, but it just seems strange to me. I'm more interested, you'll like this version of it, Russell. I'm more interested at this point at the network executives at ABC who hire these people to say these crazy things than the people themselves. Sunny's just giving them whatever they want her to do at this point. Whoopi, we all loved Whoopi. There was not one person in 1986 America to 1999 America that did not love Whoopi Goldberg, right? Did not. Everyone freaking loved her. Sister Act 2 is pretty good. But they've for whatever reason in that structure have become sort of the worst versions of what we expect. And I think that's the thing you're kind of hitting on there.
Yeah, like the culture's doing it to us. Excuse me, Sage. I was just saying that we're all sort of getting pushed further and further down funnels of disagreement. We're starting to recognize what our roles are and start to sort of parrot and echo these points, Sage, was what I was going to say.
No, you're so right. I think that's the problem is the people that complain about how terrible America is and all the hatred that's out there, they're the ones that actually are pushing the hatred the most and the divisiveness. And that example in particular to me is not Whoopi Goldberg trying to make an overarching point. She dialed in on this for a good couple of minutes. And Alyssa said, hey, this is what they're doing. And they're pushing people off of rooftops if you're gay in Iran. And what was the quote? Alyssa said, I think it's very different to live in the U.S. in 2025 than it is to live in Iran. And Whoopi 3-4 times pushed back and said, not if you're black. So that was the specific part. And that I call BS on. And it's very interesting to be coming from a 69-year-old black woman who's a multi-millionaire in this terrible country. And I'm sure she has had moments and examples, as we all have, as you have, Dave Rubin, as a Jewish gay man. Like there's something out there where everyone has the potential to be offended for sure, but that is not it's not just an unfair comparison. It's factually wrong, and I just then don't want to hear you come back and talk about divisiveness in other ways when you are part of it.
Because Sage, it also leads you to misery. It leads you to misery. Do we all have shit in our lives? Like, of course we all have shit. Is there something that happened to us or a relationship that we had, or some of us were born poor or someone was abused? Like, we can all do that all day long. And do you like hanging out with those people? No, I love people that are in the game, that are like fighting for what they want and going and getting something, like a Jordan Peterson, like see the star and aim at it and go do something. But their version of it is so depressing, which is why they are so deeply depressed. And that's the dangerous thing, because when Whoopi says that and then some 15-year-old black kid hears that and then is like, oh my God, the world is so set up against me. And then you wonder why young people are so anxiety ridden and fearful and they don't want to take chances and all of those things. So it's we could all be better in this, I suppose. I happen to think the three of us are trying the best we can, and maybe we'll help birth the thing that'll solve some of this.